welcome back. So today we're back on diagnosing the 4x4 on this. You saw in the last video, you would have seen that we have like a ticking coming from the front, from the wheels. And I narrowed it down to the wheel hubs. I got some parts. Essentially these go on the rear side of the bearing. So I just have to line these up. Ready to give it a go, see if we can't get this done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'll show the video as well of what it sounded like before. And we're gonna go ahead and start getting these on. Okay, so we've gone ahead, started a little bit here. We went and took off the brake caliper. There's a bolt here for the line, took this out, and then there's one up here for the line. So it's loose. I disconnected your 4x4 vacuum line with this guy here. He's just right in here where these nipples are. So kind of just in behind here. Got those. So the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and take this off. I'll probably take the rotor off, but then I'll take this cap off, get our axle nut off, and then I'll hit our tie rod, get our tie rod loose, and then I'll hit our upper control arm, get our upper control arm loose, and then essentially this whole face will just like fall forward, and then we'll be able to maneuver that axle out of there and then get to that hub. That is the plan, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I don't know if I've ever shown this or how many people know this, but if you take a pry bar and you're having trouble trying to get this off because it's not spinning, or because it starts to spin, is you can take a pry bar and wedge it between your strut spring and the top of your ball joint. And that way you can push down and kind of hold it so that it clamps into here and stops it from moving. A little trick Fred taught me. So we'll give it a go here. Clean off. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw this back on, and then start give this a wax to just kind of drop it loose a bit. Catch it, bungee cord it. I don't even really need to technically because we're not on the axle anymore because I took the axle nut off. So I could let this fall forward, but I just don't want it swinging and hitting me. So I'm gonna knock it a couple times, let it drop, pull it out of the way, and we'll pull our axle out to get to this hub. Okay, so I got this thing off here. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with it. As I was kind of just like tinkering around with it. This had completely split open. This isn't supposed to do this. And I'll go show you the slightly used one, but new to us. And so this one here has no tears anywhere. And we get much better kind of bounce and fitment on this thing. So I thought you had to grease these, but it just says don't over grease them because in cold weather, Winnipeg, winter peg, they will freeze up. I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall this guy here, a good one. Take it for a drive, potentially test the other side, but if it's driving good, I probably won't change it. First off, I'm gonna go ahead and change this one and take it for a test drive. Okay, so we wrap this thing up. Pretty straightforward. Just reassemble everything back the way you took it off. Took off the caliper. Take out your two slider pins, the back bracket, take off your tie rod, take off your upper control arm, take off your lines, like the bracket bolts for your lines, and then take off your, before you take the upper control arm off, we took off our axle nut. And then after that, everything kind of just pops out. It kind of just folds forward a bit after you get that upper control arm out, and then you can move it because your tie rod's out, and then your brakes are out of the way, and then you kind of just pull it forward and the axle slides out. And then from there, you get to your piece, put it all back together. The moment of truth. Is it just the one side or is it both? I think it's probably good practice to do both. So I'll probably do both. When I get in there and all set up, I'll show you guys how it rides. Okay, so let's get see how this thing goes. Make sure I'm not hitting anything here. The thing is, the steering on this is so stiff. One kind of important thing to note here is we have no ticks right now, which kind of leads me to believe that our 4x4 is working decent again. It's just so stiff to turn. I don't really know what happened. I mean, I know that, I guess his brakes went on this thing, and then when he was driving, so he rubbed against a curb and it just damaged so much suspension. It's actually driving pretty good right now. Nothing really too crazy with it going on. Let's try our 4x4. Okay, so 4x4 is definitely engaging now. So I feel pretty good about this. I don't know. It just might be low on power steering, honestly. Like, leaves me wondering if you like blew power steering line or something. Well, I think we got it. Feels good. Nothing really too weird going on. Some weird noises, but something to do with the brakes or from when they were working on it before me. I think we're all good. I'm pretty satisfied with this. Needs an alignment, but I ain't your guy. I ain't your guy for that. Okay, so it's driving all good now. Everything's a little bit better. There's still a bit of a flutter from the drive shaft, so it needs to be re-greased, but I can't really do that. I'm sure I could probably try and figure it out, but it's hard to do it without a lift, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out this other side just for peace of mind. Okay, and the final little trick that I wanted to show you guys. When you look in here and you look at this piece right here, this black and kind of clear tab here is a two-way valve. And so when you pull it off, it's a little disc with a nipple on either side, and you should only be able to blow through that one way. So if you take it off, go blow through it. If you can blow through on one side but you can't on the other, all good. If not, then it is faulty. So yeah, we're all done with the truck. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, follow along for more. Probably won't see too much of this, but it comes by every once in a while. So I'll see you guys. Peace out.